Hey everyone, it's Mario here. My travel bug has brought me to Lyon, France. Today we're exploring the top 5 places you absolutely must visit in this gorgeous city. We're talking breathtaking views, stunning architecture, peaceful parks, and of course, enough delicious food to satisfy every foodie's wildest dreams. Get ready to say oui to an unforgettable adventure. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more travel adventures. Now, let's get this Lyonnaise party started. Alright folks, first up on our Lyon adventure is the Basilica of Notre Dame de Fourvière. Seriously, if you only have time for one landmark, make it this one. Perched high on the Fourvière hill, this basilica isn't just a place of worship, it's an architectural masterpiece with a view that'll make your jaw drop. You can reach the basilica by funicular, which is basically like a super cool inclined train. Trust me, the ride up is half the fun. As you ascend, you'll start to get glimpses of the city below. Red rooftops stretch out as far as the eye can see, with the majestic Saône and Rhône rivers winding their way through the heart of it all. Once you reach the top, take a moment to catch your breath and soak it all in. The basilica itself is a stunning example of Romanesque and Byzantine architecture, with intricate details and a grandeur that'll leave you speechless. But the real showstopper here is the panoramic view of Lyon. From this vantage point, you can see everything: the historic Old Town, the modern Confluence District, and even the distant Alps on a clear day. Inside the basilica, the beauty continues with stunning mosaics, stained glass windows that bathe the interior in a kaleidoscope of colors. Whether you're religious or not, you can't help but feel a sense of awe standing in this magnificent space. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mario, this all sounds great, but what about the practical stuff? The funicular ride up to the basilica is super easy to find and costs just a few euros. Oh, and one last tip. Try to visit the basilica early in the morning or later in the afternoon to avoid the crowds and get those golden hour photos. Alright, my friends. After all that sightseeing, it's time to slow down and soak up some nature at Lyon's very own Central Park, the Parc de la Tête d'Or. This place is huge, like over 200 acres of pure green bliss right in the heart of the city. Whether you're looking for a romantic stroll, a fun day out with the family, or just a peaceful escape from the urban jungle, this park has got you covered. Trust me, you could easily spend an entire afternoon just wandering the winding paths, admiring the lush gardens, and maybe even renting a rowboat for a leisurely paddle on the lake. Speaking of the lake, it's home to a whole bunch of adorable ducks, swans, and even some majestic black swans. So if you're an animal lover like me, be sure to bring some breadcrumbs to make some feathered friends. The Parc de la Tête d'Or also boasts a botanical garden that'll make you feel like you've stepped into a tropical rainforest, complete with exotic plants, greenhouses bursting with colorful blooms, and even a rose garden that'll make your heart skip a beat. And if you're traveling with little ones, they'll absolutely flip for the park's zoo. It's home to all sorts of amazing creatures, from lions and giraffes to monkeys and reptiles. And the best part, it's completely free to enter. Now I know what you're thinking. Mario, this park sounds amazing, but I'm not sure I have time to see it all. And you know what? You're right. This park is massive. But don't worry, even if you only have an hour or two, you can still experience the best of what the Parc de la Tête d'Or has to offer. Here's my advice. Grab a map at one of the entrances and pick a section that interests you most. And hey, if you work up an appetite, there are plenty of cafes and food stalls scattered throughout the park where you can grab a bite to eat. Get ready to be transported back in time, my friends, because our next stop is Vieux Lyon, the city's charming and historic Old Town. This place is a UNESCO World Heritage Site for a reason. Its narrow cobblestone streets, colorful buildings, and hidden courtyards will make you feel like you've stepped straight into a fairy tale. As you wander through the maze-like alleys, be sure to look up and admire the architecture. You'll see everything from medieval houses to Renaissance mansions, each with its own unique story to tell. And if you're a fan of photography, get ready to fill your camera roll, because every corner you turn is a picture-perfect moment waiting to happen. One of the coolest things about Vieux Lyon is its traboules. These are hidden passageways that weave their way through the buildings, connecting streets and courtyards. They were originally used by silk merchants to transport their precious goods, and today they offer a unique and fascinating way to explore the area. Just be sure to keep your eyes peeled for the signs that mark the entrances to the traboules, as they can be easy to miss. As you explore, be sure to stop by the Cathédrale Saint-Jean-Baptiste. a stunning example of Gothic architecture that dates back to the 12th century. Inside, you'll find beautiful stained glass windows, intricate carvings, and a sense of history that's palpable. And if you're feeling peckish, Lyon is also a great place to grab a bite to eat. My advice? Just get lost. Seriously, put away your map, wander the streets, and see where they take you. Learning fun and accessible. All right, my fellow foodies, it's time to loosen those belts and prepare your taste buds for an unforgettable culinary journey, because we're about to enter a temple of gastronomy, Les Halles de Lyon Paul Bocuse. This isn't just a market, my friends, it's a celebration of all things delicious, a shrine to the art of French cuisine, and a paradise for anyone who loves to eat, which, let's be honest, is all of us. Named after the legendary chef Paul Bocuse, this indoor market is a feast for the senses. As soon as you step inside, you'll be greeted by an explosion of colors, aromas, and sounds that will make your head spin, in the best way possible, of course. Imagine rows upon rows of stalls piled high with the freshest produce you've ever seen. Plump fruits glistening in the light, vibrant vegetables in every shade imaginable, and cheeses that smell so good you'll want to take a bite right then and there. But we're just getting started. Les Halles de Lyon Paul Bocuse is also home to some of the finest butchers, bakers, and fishmongers in the city. You'll find everything from succulent cuts of meat, to crusty baguettes, to glistening oysters, all just begging to be taken home and transformed into a culinary masterpiece. And speaking of culinary masterpieces, let's not forget about the prepared food stalls. This is where things get really dangerous, for your waistline, that is. You'll find vendors serving up all sorts of Lyonnaise specialties, from hearty quenelles and saucisson brioche to delicate pastries and colorful macarons. Trust me, you'll want to come hungry and be prepared to try a little bit of everything. It's the best way to experience the true flavors of Lyon. My advice? Set a budget before you go and try to resist the urge to buy everything in sight. It's tough, I know. And hey, even if you don't end up buying anything, just wandering through the market and soaking up the atmosphere is an experience in itself. Thanks for joining me on this tour of Lyon's top 5 must-visit places. From the awe-inspiring Basilica of Notre-Dame de Fourvière to the culinary delights of Les Halles de Lyon Paul Bocuse, this city truly has something for everyone. I hope this video has inspired you to add Lyon to your travel bucket list. And if you do make it there, be sure to let me know in the comments below which place you're most excited to visit. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more travel tips and adventures. See you in the next video, and happy travels.